guys, Jess is a mess here. I'm Jess, my entire life is a mess, and today we are going to be testing out the NYX Mineral Stick Foundation. That was leading nowhere. It sounded like I was going to go somewhere at the end of that sentence, but I had nothing left. I need some sort of intro, so I'm inserting it now. That's what he said. The NYX Mineral Foundation Stick is what we are going to be trying out today, and I got the color 02 Porcelain. This product is $10. I found it at Ulta. It looked pretty new. Unfortunately, I had to go to like 3, maybe 4 different Ultas just to find the shade that I wanted. So this better match me. If it doesn't, I'm gonna flip some tables. Some tables will be flipped. So to really test out this foundation, I am going to apply it, you know, all over my face. And then on this side, I'm going to use my Real Techniques Beauty Sponge. And on this side, I'm going to use, also Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. So we'll see, you know, how the foundation applies with different tools. You know, there's a whole cushion foundation fad going on right now, and I'm totally not into it. I just think, I don't know, they're usually really expensive, and like why is it more expensive? You get less product. It's usually not all that good for oily skin from what I've heard, and it's usually pretty light coverage, and I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that. Do you see these acne scars? Do you see? I have a lot. Wow, that's really not fun. So yeah, the cushion foundation fad isn't really getting my gears going, but the stick foundation, ooh! Just the thought of not having to pour my drugstore foundation onto my hand and then get, you know, this finger and spread it all over. 2 hands dirty at the end of that, right? No hands dirty with this. Ooh, ooh, awesome. It looks like this, by the way. This is how you know that it hasn't been used, if this thing is tightly on there. It's a little protector. So let's take that off. Got it. Okay, so now that that's off, you take this little cap off. Oh, there it is, the foundation. Woo! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Another thing that drew me to this is that Makeup Forever has a stick foundation, and I know that one is amazing. I have not tried it. I want it so badly, but it's like, what, $40? Nah, son, that's not happening. So I don't have any primer on today because I think, you know, a true test of a foundation is how well it does without primer, because normal everyday people don't usually use primer, honestly, that often. I don't, usually. Anyway, moisturized, no primer, clean face, all that good stuff. Ooh, ooh. Let's see how this blends. I feel like you have to sort of try a little harder to blend it, you know, than you would with a liquid foundation, for sure. Do you see, like, any difference? Okay, I'm gonna add some more. And like the spots that need it. I really hope this blends easier with the brush, because this is not the funnest time. Okay, so now I'm gonna do this side and with a brush. Yeah, I don't like this with a brush at all. Like, this is really bad. It feels really dry. It feels like it's dragging across my skin. Can we see the difference in coverage? Is there any? Wow, I look like a ghost. I need some motherfucking concealer up in here. Okay, so you can see the finish. This is a lot drier than I thought it was gonna be, which seems good, because then hopefully it won't be oily at the end of the day. Okay, can we see the dry patches like right up here? Like, it didn't happen on this side with the Beauty Blender, but there's some dry patches right here, and then on my nose for sure, which always happens, but I even put moisturizer on before this, and the dry patches are still there. That's a little annoying. So having the damp Beauty Blender on this side really helped it not cling to dryness. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and take my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer and conceal under my eyes, because, you know, y'all, I look dead. Like, look at this shit. Look at those bags. I've been a little stressed out. Let's erase that stress with Maybelline. Maybe it's a good night's sleep. Maybe it's Maybelline. It's definitely Maybelline. So everything is good. Ooh. Yeah, no, okay. I look less dead for sure. That's awesome. Love it when that happens. So looking at this foundation, for the first time in my life, I feel like I don't actually need to set it with a powder. Like, it looks kind of matte. which is crazy. Like, it looks matte. More matte than some of the actual legit matte foundations that I have that say matte in it. So I don't know how this would work on people with dry skin. Probably not very well. So I'm gonna just powder everything anyway, and I'm gonna use the Rimmel Stay Matte. Okay, I'll tell you what. The side that I used the Beauty Blender on looks better with powder over it. This side does not as much. Would you like to see this side of my face? Do you see the difference? Can you actually see anything? So less coverage, but it looks better with powder. Okay, so I went ahead and did my contour and blush, and I don't know if you can see it very well, but I am not impressed with this foundation. Usually I don't like blush that much because it'll accentuate the acne scarring that I have, and this foundation did not cover up enough for it to not do that. So the blush definitely fucking I almost forgot to say, I wear glasses, so I'm going to be wearing these throughout the day, and you will be able to see how well this foundation wears up. Saying all the wrong words today. So we can see how this foundation holds up with glasses wearers, which is always good. It's always a plus. With that, I will see you guys at the end of the day, or I will do some checkups throughout the day and let you know how this foundation is holding up and if it gets any better, which it probably won't, but we'll find out, won't we? Okay, bye-bye. Hey guys, back at the end of the day. I didn't end up doing any check-ins because it pretty much stayed the same throughout most of the day. It did not get too oily, surprisingly, and it looked pretty much the same. So I've had this on about 10 hours, so the glasses are off. You can see where my concealer was. All the other liquid foundations that I have are usually a little bit thicker, and I think because this had, you know, this kind of applied thinly, it definitely is not holding up well, especially because I get a lot of redness around my cheeks, and you can see that now through whatever the hell is left on my face. Definitely, you can still see all my red shit. Oh, over here it's so bad. So remember, this is the side I did the brush on, and this was the Beauty Blender side. I had to do the motions to remember the name. Ugh, it looks like crap. Honestly, you can see every single fucking blemish. Even my chin is red. What? Why? Can you like see how gross it looks? Oh, can you see that? Look how it like clumped into my skin, like into my pores. Not fun. But I don't even have that many dry patches, and I used moisturizer before, you know, putting this foundation on. I'm not a huge fan of how it turned out, but I think maybe if you use the right primer, maybe use a good, I don't know, a setting spray, maybe it'll work better. I think I'll go ahead and try that. You know, I'll keep trying it out. I'm not gonna, you know, waste the money that I spent on this. You know, I'm gonna use it. This is how much product you get, by the way. That's all of it, as far as it goes up. So anyway, it's interesting. Oh, how many ounces is this? 0.21. Hey guys, I thought I would quickly interject in and let you know a few days later I used to can I talk today? No. Can I ever talk? No. I thought I would let you guys know that I have tried the foundation again, the stick foundation. I packed on a lot more today than I did the first day. I basically just filled it in my entire fucking face, then blended it out. And it, you know, it's not the worst foundation, but it's not the best, and it's definitely low coverage, because again, you can kind of see it's red right here, it's red up in here, and it's just not looking, it didn't cover up the zit very good. Any of these zits going on, the, what's this called? Fucking, you know, acne scars. Yeah, man, it looks so much worse on camera than it does in person, so, I mean, up to you, but there are plenty of foundations that do look good at the end of the day on camera, and this obviously is not one of them. Here I am again in the lighting of my bathroom, just so you can see one more time. I don't think it, you know, I think it covered better than the first time because I used a shit ton more. Today I wore the Benefit Professional Primer. And I tapped it in all up here to sort of cover up my pores so it would go smoothly over my skin, you know, and I put it some down here and up here. So yeah, that's really all I have to say. I just wanted to tell you guys that I tried it again, and it still kind of had that same redness around here and down here now, and it was kind of cakey. I did spray some Max Fix Plus over it, as well as some L'Oreal Infallible spray. There's two different sprays that I sprayed a few times on my face. And it still ended up, I mean, it looked a lot better after the sprays, don't get me wrong, but at the end of the day, it still looks a little bit cakey. But it's still not super oily. Oh, I also do have highlight on today, so if you're like, oh, look how oily you are though, nah, that's just highlight. So like up in here, you know, right here, it's fine, it's fine. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, and I will see you in my next one. I have no idea what I'm doing with my life, but I hope that you guys can join me on the journey to finding out. I'll see you next time. Bye. Dirty by the end of that. Whoa! Do you hear that wind kicking up? Ooh, settle it down. Trying to film a video, Mother Nature. Come on, work with me on this. I have so many shirts. I have clothing, okay. Oh! Did I just wipe off my makeup? Wow, Lorac staying strong. All right. And you show... Oh! Oh my god! I meant to turn it off and I pressed record. That was my bad.